Hey y'all, I'm going to try to give you a quick run through of what happens at Meps, also known as the Military Entrance Processing Station. I went to Meps in Nashville, Tennessee for the United States Navy a couple months ago. It all starts out the first day you get there, you stay at a hotel, and it's pretty fun. You get free dinner, so that's nice, but the next day, you wake up at 4:30 in the morning and you're over to the Meps place at about 5, and it's a long day, so eat breakfast and don't fall asleep, because if you fall asleep, I guarantee a sergeant will walk by and hit you in the head with a clipboard, and you're gonna wonder what the heck happened, but you shouldn't have been sleeping. I'm telling you, it's happened. I've seen it. So you get to Meps and you get all your paperwork and you start the physical part. Not physical as in running or exercising. There is none of that. Unless you're joining the Marines, then there will be a physical part, an actual physical part to the test. The first thing that we actually did, we went in for a briefing and they told us what would happen that day and how things were going to go. After that, we took a breathalyzer test, and really weird. I'm not exactly sure why we took it that early in the morning, but we did. So after that, we went over to the actual medical part of it. We did an eye test, an ear test, got our temperature taken, blood pressure taken, any kind and every kind of test you can think of, they did it. They take blood, urinalysis, anything and everything. My recruiter didn't tell me anything that was going to happen when I got there, so I got there dumbfounded, didn't know what was going on, so I hope this helps a little bit. Girls, when you get your physical part done, be sure all your undergarments are either black or nude, nothing crazy, wear normal stuff. Just wear normal stuff, because sometimes the people that are evaluating you, they'll get mad if you're not wearing normal stuff, so just be careful with that. You go in eventually to talk to the doctor and he'll ask you a lot of questions. Just say no unless you have already written down on the paper that you filled out at the recruiting station, yes. Be sure if you're going to say yes to something at Meps that your recruiter knows, because if he doesn't and you say yes, that one yes you say may stop you from getting into the military. They will ask you anything and everything under the sun. Have you broken an arm? Do you have asthma? Do you have any pins in your body? Is your joints bad? Do you have a bad back? Anything and everything. So just watch out with what you say yes to. I would just suggest saying no to everything if you really want to get in. These days it's really hard to get into the military right now. They're not really accepting a whole lot of people, so there really isn't a need for a whole lot of people since the economy got bad. But anyway, after you talk to the doctor, you go into this room and you strip down to your undergarments and you do the duck walk, you do a modeling walk, you get height and weight taken, you squat, you hop on one leg, all kinds of crazy stuff. Then you wait again for the doctor. Again, you go in this room and he examines your entire body. Don't get freaked out about it. It's just typical stuff. They have to do it. I wasn't prepared for it. I didn't know it was going to happen. But you'll get over it. It's a one-time deal here at Meps. So anyway, after that, after all your physical is done, you will go and wait to talk to a job advisor. If you're joining the Navy, you may not know what your job is going to be until you get to Meps. If you're joining the Army, hopefully your MOS has already been picked out for you. You already picked it out at the recruiting station. To talk to the job advisor, it could take hours. I literally waited about 3.5 hours to talk to a job advisor. There's no cell phones allowed unless you're in the cafeteria. You get a free lunch. Just be sure you don't fall asleep while you're waiting. That waiting is the worst part, but it'll be over with. When I went to talk to the Navy job advisor finally, they told me that they didn't have any jobs available for me. So I was a little disappointed, but if that happens, don't worry. You can either lock into a job if they have something that may become available, or you can just go talk to the Army, such as I did, which is the best deal. Army is the best. I'm telling you, go Army all the way. Hooah. I went to, after I had been to Meps and I didn't get a job, I was a little disappointed, but the next week I had talked to the Army recruiters and they told me that they could have me an MOS, lock it in, and all I would have to do again is go up to Meps and sign my contract and get sworn in. And it was the best thing ever. So I came home, got an MOS, signed up, and went to Meps again. This time I didn't have to do a physical because I had already had it done the last time. It was awesome. I have my MOS now, 92 Alpha, hooah, Automated Logistics Specialist, super excited. So if you have any questions, just post them. Joining the military is probably the best decision I have ever made in my life. I haven't gone to basic yet, but I'm sure when I get there I won't be thinking that, but after the fact I'm going to be super excited. So I'm really excited to join and serve my country, and if you have any questions about Meps, I'll try to answer it as best as I can. Just post it down below, and I hope this helped y'all. If not, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it was boring, but alrighty, well, go Army, hooah!